The Grim and the Ying.
That was my, and the Dokkaebi. And the Capital.
And Thatcher as well.
And the
He's
Thatcher.
up, you know, it's... And then you ban Cade. And top, like Cade, oh.
Straight away.
Straight away.
It's what you've got to do. Few shield.
We've got a few shield in the mix. You can ban some of them, not all of the shields, but he's gone as well. Keep in mind, this is a basement. This is not a top floor attack. This is a basement. We're seeing Fuse shield jump in for catch and just die immediately. Kill comes back in favor though of Bleed, but already
Versus free and just play the time from here on out. But Asfi's going to get a little bit aggressive, a little bit early. As a team kill comes in, that's as good as a kill, Asfi. Go back upstairs, carry on with the round. The question
marks.
Behind those keeper barriers as well. So as this execute comes in, Bleed have done well to get it back to a 3v3, but they're going to have to still pull off a little bit of magic here, Demo.
Here comes Asfi down in towards blue. Down goes Hoven. Asfi, he prones right on through the blue wall along with Reaps going down long. Here's the jump up onto the box, but Fault stands tall in behind the back of the site, but somehow gets a kill. 25 seconds, Asfi with the bearing in hand up against Forest. Going back and forth between the box. Asfi, does he know? Oh, misses the jump, but gets it in the end. What a round from Bleed. More question marks come in the chat. Oh boy, this is going to be one hell of a match.
A bit of a rat pause.
Has he been tracked?
Does he find the kill? Oh, a freebie. Will he type? That's what we want to know right now. Will he type? But yeah, basically, if you're shooting down the Zami Cuba barrier.
Well, just inside of the map, Faults ready. Inside of construction, Asfi is going to be moving in with the ace. A very important operator to not lose out on, but they've lost him. And another one for Faults. Picks up Turd as he drops down in front of the window. This looks to be a wrapped up round for SSG.
Yeah, the process for Bleed here is basically not being good. They got the main breach, but then look at the locations of where people have died. 2 people have died to Faults, not knowing he was inside. All right, the second player knew he was inside of construction, but Asfi, when he walked in there as Ace, didn't know. Mentalist has died downstairs as the Thatcher, so no walls are getting open. They've just got to try and recover it, and they're not going to do so. Reaps is not going to see Faults again on the side of the door on the off position. It's all going to be up to Hoven in the 1 versus 5. I'm not going to say never, Demo, but it's going to be pretty tricky, and Faults will take it down for a flawless round for SSG.
Yep. Where are you going to see value? We never really see value unless it's like a basement defense where you can maybe get him to do some vertical, but maybe they're just going to play him just for the shield. Remember, with 2 shields banned, you don't get that opportunity, and he has been able to pick up 1 kill. Forrest took down Hoven. Between that, though, what's going to be their main pushing force? It's going to be the shield, just straight free Logi.
Oh, no.
But he's down. J90 with the pre-play C4. Flashes go in deep. Turd on the windows, but with no Candelas, what impact will he have? Forrest finds another one. Asfi taken off the board and Reaps by himself in towards construction. The Azami making it a nightmare for Turd to deal with. Reaps finds one as Forrest has overswung his position. Another one for Reaps. All of a sudden, the 2v2 is where it ends up. He has a diffuser in hand. Potential plant could happen right in the bomb chassis, but then you're putting a lot of pressure on Turd to try and stop that. 1 nade still in the pocket, and 2 smokes as well is what Bleed can use as their utility. Reaps now in through Logi. See if he can try and make a statement in and across that mirror window. Perhaps there is going to be a player prone, tucked in towards the corner. 1 lines up, 2 lines up for Faults. The man that you mentioned had to adapt massively in this year. Mention him, obviously, the transition he's had.
Yeah. Anyway, we're back down to the basement, and we're going to have a roam. Faults, just like he knows. He knows there's one inside the gym, but he's between a rock, a hard place, and a 3rd player, but does manage to find that kill. J9 finds one onto Turd, and suddenly SSG is still in advantage as J9 finds 3rd, goes out the window, finds a 3rd! What?
Stop the stream! He can't do that! He's not allowed to do that!
Never enough attackers that you want to bring 10 attackers on Clubhouse, and you can only bring 5 is the way I look at it. I do think they need to lean into the Ying or the Dokkaebi a little bit more than they have been, though.
Well, they have the Capital this time that will help them with that Raptors area, and what a pick from Reaps!
That'll do.
Little shot through the barricade, down goes Forrest. Fenrir gone as well, so whatever traps he has activated, they will remain in that position. He can't switch them around, but Iconic gets caught out, the fire right beside him, but then the Gonsit come out, and this is looking a lot better from Bleed. Ashen gets 1 kill back, and also looking to go aggressive onto the breach with Jane. I know both of them working in conjunction, but no, Turd is ready and finds both of them. Bleed, that's more like it. That's what we wanted to see.
Castle and you auto pick onto Havana, but again, that's that thing with Clubhouse. It's so hard. C4 comes out. Wow, that's Mentalist off the ball. That's the Thermite down. So they're not just going to find Castle barricades hard. They're actually going to find taking control of Cash hard as well.
Oh, but here comes Turd. Here comes Reaps. One jumping in through the window. Another. You look at the position Ash is in. He also has a shield right on the door that he can play behind as well. So even more safety for him. Ash is going to be the one in the hot seat. You can see J9O also coming over to support, but Turd finds an angle through the window. Ashen off the board. J9O trying to hold on to that construction door, but he gets shot through the wall and has to fall back now in towards the top of the main stairs. Hoven will get a drone in position. He has a diffuser in hand. He's going to have to try and stick it, but there's still a C4 from Force that will be fired out, but Turd is going to be out of the way of that one. A kill comes in for Force. He rotates back and forth in between Jacuzzi, in between bathroom, but the mirror window's being open for him, and he can play the angle to catch Turd by surprise, and Reed by himself doesn't have enough time, and SSG take a very important 4-2 half. If there is ever, you know, an unbalance of numbers, it usually swings into whoever has the more men on site. And I think for the attackers, if you have that extra man, you can rotate to areas such as blue, and there's going to be really nobody contesting you. But now we see not just the down, but also a kill happens onto Reaps as well. What an incredible start for SSG. Ashen already goes. Oh, it's a classic drone punch through the barricade and get a freebie.
What's he doing? Why is he just stood by the dead door? I don't think he was on cams because they had people dead. I don't know what mental Astrophy's going to get confirmed now. Obviously, nobody could save him. It's now a 5v2. SSG have got
round to go. Will he catch one? It looks as though he can. Yeah, it is going to be on, but no, he shoots at the wrong time. Gives himself up. Now will let his position be known to the attackers of SSG, who again still have not pushed the bomb site. Oh, Turd almost dies to the Goyo Flames. Ashen gets called out.
No.
Where his Hoven came from, just impacts the barrier, picks up a kill, another one runs across Force, takes a lot of damage, but look at this from Force, what a play, pushes straight in towards Church, but Turd still fighting through. How is it a 2v2? SSG will now try and get the diffuser down. Force tucked in towards the default position, falls in a great area though to try and hold these long angles. Hold for the fight, finds one, Hoven down, and Turd on a sliver of HP has to try and clutch up in the 1v2. But look at the positions from SSG, and they can just wait for him, they can play around each other, wall bangs trying to be attempted, but nothing comes off it, and there's Forest. Walked away, he could be at the toilet, I don't know.
He's not checking
this. He hasn't moved, there's no way. It should be an absolute freebie, and it will be Turd.
Oh, the body dump!
What a patient player.
No.
What, a minute 30, he just sat there and waited, and he does get his man. And SSG, they have wasted a lot of time trying to secure that kill. Action is inside the bathroom. He's just walked in, Reach behind him as well. Bolt is going with the refrag. He will get up, but no! Turd comes up with the Bolt G and gets the kill. Another one from Turd. 2 kills to the Bolt G. You'll never see anything like this again. You never will.
The C4 will finish off the round.
More you'll enjoy him. Just don't question, just accept it.
I accept it. I watch his streams.
Accept it. Oh, it's going to get flamed out as well. As see the Goyo counter should be popped, and J9O has taken up that position in towards the Adam Stairs. Fultz has now also successfully opened up that triple wall. A huge position that he can now sit in and try and lock down that church. We can see a couple of Yings also be displaced there by Forest, and a few flashes as well for good measure. Iconic has the diffuser. Looks as though they will be trying to jump in towards that hatch, but no, immediately Turd just a blast them out of the air. Headshot, good night, has a swing, but Fultz is ready for him. But no, the trade-off to keep a barrier gives a great bit of information over to Mentalist to win that engagement, and 2 more kills come in after that. Bleed a great hold. Fairly simple from then on in.
Problem is, there's still a player, even though there's army side, there's still a player of Turd inside of Rafters, and there's 40 seconds left. You've got to kill him, and then you've got 22. He can dog stim himself through, Demo. Brilliant, you once said, when this happened before. And Turd's gonna dog stim himself through, keep himself full HP, but he will die to the player walking up the stairs. You would imagine, there it is. But the refrag happens from Reeves, so 3v4, 20 seconds left.
Forest has the diffuser in hand. He's going to be stationed outside of the main breach, so they need to try and get the smokes in to cover off top red and also that radio door as well.
2 smokes on Reaps.
Ashen needs to get ready. We see the smoke canister will be displaced, but look at the plant position of Forest right beside the breach. Mentalist knows that he's going to creep up on him, and he finds the kill. He stops the diffuser going down. A 1v2. Fultz is going to get gassed out. Reaps is still alive. Ashen has to try and cover. Reaps now moving up, has to try and sprint for it. Is the cover going to be there? Both of them lined up. Reaps, no, doesn't swing. Another one just drops himself at this floor. Reaps in the 1v1. Fultz taking his time, relocates in towards Raptor. Rips, what a swing and a quad, disgusting quad! Oh! How does he do it?
Bomb diffuser disabled by
I don't even know what to say, Demo. I'll be honest.
They know that they need to get Aspie out of Logi, so they're going to go to Logi, and then we're going to see the guy below kill them. So everything's lining up beautifully right now for Bleed. Reaps with another, and SSG again, just doing nothing. Just nothing is happening for them. Just standing out on windows. We see that Reaps just says that. You see nothing. You see absolutely nothing. You see bullets coming towards your head. J9O has got himself towards Logi, just took a bus G from below, and Impact goes in, Turd ends up picking the kill. An iconic
15 seconds to go.
1v5, 3 Candelas, he hasn't used them, 10 seconds to go, picks up an exit frag, doesn't even secure the exit frag. Bleed, a flawless 6-5, Bleed in the lead, they were 5-2 down.
There's no Twitch. How are they going to execute? What's their plan? And that's the big question mark that's coming in, really.
The mirror window's still standing,
Yeah.
Jack. Do you see that? It's still,
And do you know
he's still
what?
behind this.
Ted's got the cojones on him to still play behind this mirror window.
Oh, well, it's gone now. It's finally will
Is it
be
gone or is it just
ruined.
gonna
No,
be
the
a
bomb
feet
off
hole?
it's gone, but I mean,
But he can play behind the bar.
there's no way. Oh my. He's
Look at
still
him.
playing on it.
And Forrest is dead.
I mean, it just Bleed do things that no other team would dare dream to think of. Oh, and Tur finds the pick as well. Fault's gone. The hard carry for SSG is gone. Now we really do need someone else from SSG to step up, or else Bleed will just sweep them aside on this half of Clubhouse. J9O has grimmed out in towards Generator, but nobody's there. He's going to get no value whatsoever. It looks to be maybe a moto drop coming in from Ashen, but we see the positions from Bleed. They are set up extremely well. Hoven especially. Flashes, though, do try and stall him out of that. In comes Reaps with the shotgun as well in hand. Aspie finds one. The shotgun misses, though. Both of them clogged up inside a moto. And they line up for Bleed. And they rip him apart. Bleed take map number 1. What a first map.
And then I want to talk about Osa. Come on. Cade, okay.
I've reverted to Tom J. Sherlock because he does that crap all the time, doesn't he?
Does he? Yeah,
sits
okay.
there going, oh, he thinks people are going server, but as we can see, there is no pressure towards that side of the map at all. It's all about the back pushes. That is what Bleed need to be worried about. In comes the Grims from Faults. Down goes Iconic down the main stairs. Defender Trap will give his position away and will be picked up. Aspie is there ready for it. J9O eliminated Hoven, but how do they get free main stairs? Aspie with another and another. Triple kill for Aspie. Finally gets tried up by J9O. The diffuser will be planted. A C4 from Reaps. No, misses out on both of them. Will now swing in towards Vault. In towards Cash. Reaps ready. Can he see them? No, looks away at the wrong time. His position is known. Flashbang tries to keep him at bay. Reaps now pushing in aggressively. The information. Is there any information? Doesn't look as though they are. They're all watching him right now. Reaps. 1 tick, 2 tick, 3 tick, but no. J9O with a swing around the double window. Secures the kill and secures the round for SSG. But
Feels like, as a defender, this top floor feels like...
Hoven! Oh, out of garage. Cali tunnel visioned in with that sniper scope. Not
He's assumed
aware.
it's a jump out.
He thinks it's not. That couldn't be me. That's the way that's mine. But massive kill. It means that lobby pressure is no longer there from SSG. But they're already in. They're planting the diffuser as we speak. A great kill from Turd. Eliminates Ashen. Aspie, though, onto Iconic, brings in the 2v2. Diffuser has also stopped going down. In comes Aspie with the shotgun. Just has to try and play it slow, but no, he's been spotted out. Forrest seen where he was. He knows that he's in towards top square, and he can just sit and hold the angle. As Aspie can hit a nice shot, but no, doesn't get that luxury. Forrest plays it well. LMG.
Very, very easily. And we see who's going to come up bottom square. But I thought that was... I don't know why I thought that was a player. Yeah, and I think the one big thing for Bleed is they're playing from behind a lot at the minute now. You know, it's another problem. They're playing another 4 versus 5. Made that a 3 versus 5 as Forrest has managed to find the lurk in on that note. And again, the one thing that I will say about Bank is if you give, as much as it is a huge map, don't get me wrong, he doesn't know. Do they know? No, he doesn't know. If you give the attackers enough space.
Drop will be coming in from Faults. He has the diffuser in hand as well. Bulletproof will try and give out some form of information for Aspie, but is not aware that Forrest has crept all the way around towards copy window. He will get faulted though, but here comes the drop. He finds one, but again, Ashen is still alive with that diffuser. As long as he can stick that This should be an unwinnable position for Hoven as he now starts to creep in, and there's the cross from J9O. He was in Archives and Tellers for a very long time in that round. Away the glasses from the ward, and there we go. Reed's going to be deactivated. In goes the Ying. Oh, excellent. Great clear out from SSG, utilizing the Thatcher, disables the goggles.
He's going to EMP and try and cover off any sound with the EMP. Plant's going down, 5 versus 4. Do they know? It doesn't look like they do. Red's fired off and Fultz has dropped for the cover as well. Plant will go down. Fultz finds one, but Hoven, Asfi, make it a 3 versus 3. It's all about now, can you retake? Because the hatch control is under SSG, they should be able to shoot the fish in a barrel as this defuse goes down. Hoven's on it, gets off it. Doesn't find the kill though. Iconic finds that. Just needs to hold the hatch now. Will he find another one from the hatch? He does. This is going to be SSG's round. And it's all down in my opinion, Demo.
The hatch below them and then fire in the
and he's got to run.
Ball. He has to go for it. Just have to wait for him. Asfi. Oh, and they made it so he can't drop either. Just the 2 pellets and he's going to get burned. Genius. Absolutely genius. And ready for it, and there hasn't really been much window pressure from SSG. A lot of it just coming in from that lobby, but they get their kill. That was the main thing. They wanted just to get their kill.
Yep, Fultz found another one. Side's tried to take a peek out with that ACOG, and Fultz has found that as well. And SSG just been patient, but they're now going to be able to execute in a 5 versus 3 demo.
You'd expect now for SSG, they can just play the window game. Again, all that pressure just mounting under Bleed, and just crumbling at the seams. They can't do anything against this extremely proficient SSG side on Bank. Flawless round for them. Down he's missed something, but
Siege is a utility game with some FPS in it, and yeah, that's a big issue.
Oh, and down he goes. Doesn't even get a chance to use them as Ashen is tearing his way in through Gary. Just a strong position if you can get an attacker in that area. Iconic catches Hoven, just plays passive. SSG, a demolition job if I've ever seen one against Bleed right now. A 2v5, again, another 2v5 that Bleed have to go up against. Great drone work in that late game for SSG. Should secure them the round. They know the positions. Reaps opens up onto one, but Mentalist has just appeared, jumping in for the double window. He's got around the back of them now, but no, looks the wrong way. Forrest is right beside him, is no idea. And that is going to be a flawless half from SSG, a 6-0. As we can see, SSG have 2 reinforcements still left in the pocket, so it begs the question, what on earth were they doing? And they're going to get punished for it. Iconic just runs through, expecting it.
Execute into the bottom stairs and punish him, potentially.
Oh, here comes the Blitz.
Yeah.
Activating C4 though from Ashen. Asfi takes a lot of damage. The shotgun is enough to down the Blitz. But Ashen is worried about everyone else who could be coming in, and oh no, Bleed, this is just falling apart right in front of us. This blue take is causing so many issues. Ashen with another takes out Mentalist. Hungry for more, are we? Yes, we are! A triple for Ashen. Oh, and it's poor, lonely little turd all by himself in the garage. Can he salvage anything for his side? A 1v4 he has to go up against. Guns pointed every direction. Oh no, misses a chance at a free kill. Now they know exactly where he is. Everyone from SSG can rotate and just wait for him to wander into the sightlines, and that's what happens. SSG, unbelievable performance from Bank, a 7-0. Honestly, whoever wins, whoever loses, it'll be so interesting to see what the tweets is going to be.
Oh my god.
Don't do it.
Oh, wait. He has a mirror window in pocket. They didn't reinforce the cocktail wall. No reinforcement, no mirror window.
It's
and he's
alive. He's alive, and Asfi's been able to pick up Forrest. How did Asfi pick up Forrest?
He went out. Hoven's still got the mirror window in pocket. Is he putting it down now? I think maybe. Yeah, he is. They finally reinforced it. No way. So they now have the cocktail mirror window, and he's I've got my mirror window down. That's me done for the round, boys. I'm out.
I'm out the window. Honestly. Ashen maybe thinking about a repel under the nade perhaps, but no, thinks against it at the moment. Just going to try and wait. J9O has got himself up in towards the white stairs, and all of a sudden kills come in for SSG. J9O leading the charge, and finds them all. They get the better of them.
Yeah, and that's the thing. You need to be punishing that if you're Bleed, basically. If you're going to do a double flank, you need to punish it. But here we go. Here's the execute coming in, and they're going to have to force the way down the freezer stairs. Iconic picks up the first kill on Stad, forcing it from white. Picks up a second from Iconic. Sees that there's one in Kochek and forces his way into sight now. However, Reaps, does he get that? Does he get the kill? No, he doesn't. Iconic finds the third. That's going to be the fourth. That's going to be SSG with a round.
Oh, that is cold as you like it. Just go for the default plan. That should be no issues for them, but they need to make sure that they can stop anyone wanting to rotate above, anyone wanting to rotate in through pillars. Hoven, I don't know how he's alive. Asha's let him cross though, but I still think it's okay because he can just flash him out and just hold on to that white corner. In comes the default plant from Fultz, and as long as SSG can try and hold on to those flanks, but Mentalist is caught forced with the C4. That means nobody's going to be covering the flank, but no, Turd's been down. Fultz has had to go massive, misses his shots. Will try and stick the diffuser, surely has to go for it, but no, he pitches for the kill, but Iconic is there with a huge refrag. The information to his side, spot out targets, utility as well, but also, because of the shield change, can go aggro. That's the big thing about Monty, is he's not just this slow beast anymore. He can just come alive in an instant.
Hoven's managed to pick up the first kill onto Forest. That's going to be the ace off the board. The breaching situation, but the Monty does manage to find the kill onto Mentalist. Tanks that impact because, of course, he is very tanky now, is the Monty, because of the impact nerf. So, it's a 4 versus 4 with a Monty who's pretty lit. But Ashen now makes that a 4 versus 3, which when you've got a Monty and a man advantage, that is the position that you want to be in, because you can get a Monty in the face of somebody. And Ted will use the boss G, but the Monty will win it out.
Iconic storming through the site again, and this is just going to be a clean sweep once more for SSG.
Yeah.
Reaps off the site by himself. He is the Solus, can maybe try and find the diffuser, but no hope in that one. Ashen kills them on the reverse angle. Would have done for SG would have been, okay, here's the rush A, B, and C. This is what they like to bring, but whenever it's a slow siege that maybe they're not used to, this is where you can catch out your opponent. Turd takes a lot of damage.
No.
Asfi very close to the window, will go for the jump up, but Hoven beats him to it with a C4, and Asfi will be able to get back into the building and not take a lick of damage from it as well. 50 seconds, Hoven gone though was Fultz. Was able to pick him up as he was trying to track back in through pillars, so again, still this advantage in favor of SSG, but that time jack is just slowly ticking away once again.
It's once again setting up the win conditions though. Clear the players out of reading. What do we need to do in terms of with a plan? Well, we need to clear the mid floor. We need to play as much vertical as possible. We don't want them playing reading, we don't want them playing pillars. We want to kind of hem them into dining side particularly, and then we can execute into train here as it looks like where Fultz is going to be. If they get the win conditions right, then they will achieve the execute as we see Fultz going in.
Gumine did just slow his approach down, but has now safely got himself tucked in towards mining. Iconic with a massive kill on Ashby, and there's the cover from the window, and it's all down to Turd. SMG in hand. Not a hope against Ashen. As you can see, SSG versus Bleed. First map went in favor of Bleed 7-5, a 7-0 for SSG on Bank, and now SSG set 5-0, 12 rounds in a row. It may be the unlucky 13 for SSG as well, as once again, Bleed just not in it. The kills are always in favor of SSG, just nobody on the board right now, nobody stepping up for Bleed.
Yep, it's all up to Turd in the 1 versus 4, should I say. And he's been here the whole round. I'm not sure what's happened. He's just allowed his teammates to die around him. Forrest is going to drone the site, SSG are going to drone the site, and it's all going to be up to Turd, who's sitting under the skylight and has remained static under the skylight the whole round. Hasn't moved.
This is the hero. Here he is.
No, surely not. No. No. Bro.
Because the guy in the window is rotated off.
Yep.
Look at this from Hoven. Into pillar, maybe looking to see if he can surprise somebody, but I've seen the Solus though try and get a little bit active, and Hoven gets flanked as Turd has allowed that initial flank to happen. Oh, Turd, a 2v4 now that Bleed have to go against, and Forrest is still alive, can of course support his team. Down goes Reaps, and Turd, he was in the 1v4 the last time. Can he maybe do it this time? No, he can! Fultz with the swing! 14 rounds on the bounce! SSG double 7-0 Bleed!